Happy Friday, neighbors. I'm Jason Gadd, Mayor of the City of Hopkins, and I'm excited to have you listen to my thoughts for Friday, June 12th. This week, we've seen our local restaurants open inside dining at 50% capacity, up to 250 people. Now, as the governor and his team keep turning the dials on workplace, social, and school settings, as a city, we continue to work with each of our residents and businesses, looking for ways to assist during this unique time. I do encourage you to support our local businesses as they want to continue to be a part of our community. I also know there have been a number of businesses that have used the past couple of months to focus on expanding services, expanding their stores, and being creative in the delivery of products and services. This morning I was able to partake in a virtual ribbon cutting for a business that expanded their operation during this time and have their grand reopening this weekend. They are not alone as a number of businesses begin to open their doors again. Locally, we're also beginning to look at the facilities and services that we provide and how we can safely reopen using the guidance of the Minnesota Department of Health. One of those amenities is the Burns Park splash pad. With the governor allowing pools to begin reopening, we are reopening the splash pad on Monday, June 15th. And we continue to ask you to practice physical distancing outside of your immediate family and be respectful of others during the busy times to allow everyone the opportunity to use a splash pad. The city is also posting signs around the splash pad and pavilion area that outline the recommendations and guidelines for safe usage. Just one of our numerous areas that our staff have worked and reviewed to allow our residents to enjoy the great amenities that are within our city. I would also like to acknowledge the difficult discussion surrounding systemic racism and understanding where we go from here. I was listening to a good friend of mine, Dr. Ron Ham, this past Tuesday. And on a quick side note, Ron is the minister who married Laura and I grew up with Ron's son, Lenny, and he was a great mentor to me. Anyway, on Tuesday, Ron was sharing some concepts with his followers about the difference between knowledge and wisdom. And this really struck a chord with me. And I just wanted to share my thoughts with you. By definition, knowledge is the accumulation of facts and information. Wisdom is the using of knowledge and experiences that deepens one's understandings of relationships and events in order to make sensible decisions or judgments. In other words, knowledge is a tool and wisdom is a craft in which that tool is used. To gain wisdom, one needs knowledge, which we can now find knowledge just by searching the internet on any topic. But we need to combine that with experience. The more varied experiences a person has, the more they can draw upon to have more wisdom. Now, one of the revelations I've had about the current evolving times, and something I've had to admit to myself, is that I do not have enough experiences to fully understand all of the knowledge I've been witnessing. This is where I'm at right now. I'm focusing on listening because I do feel part of what is needed is to gain experience through our neighbors and to gain experiences from people of other cultures, to gain experiences from people that are different than I am, by having discussions, by willing to listen and share with each other the experiences that others have had and the experiences that others are having now. We're able to start forming our own experiences that, when added to our knowledge, we will gain the wisdom to make the changes necessary. I encourage people to find time to actively listen, to actively search out neighbors and others to ask questions about their experiences. I believe we need more understanding of experiences from everyone, and I am acknowledging that I need more as well. Now, the Hopkins Race and Equity Initiative has created a foundation that helps facilitate this sharing. They're also working on creating a virtual town hall with more details to come. But in the meantime, I would also like to hear your stories and experiences. Reach out to me and share what you have experienced and what you have seen. Together, we can build wisdom necessary to dismantle systemic racism. Next week is also the Juneteenth celebration. The Hennepin County Library has a number of events and books to highlight and commemorate the African American emancipation from slavery. Check out the information on their website, or learn more by searching Juneteenth. Thank you for joining me today, and please share this information with neighbors who may not have the social media contacts as you do. And always remember, stay well.